What's going on, everybody? Rex TV back with another video, and in today's video we'll be discussing another article where LeBron James mouthpiece Kendrick Perkins attacks the Lakers organization once again and blames the Lakers front office for whatever reason. I don't know. It's something new every day with these bronzexuals. They're delusional. I tell you, these boys are delusional. Ain't that what the old folks used to say back in the day? Boy, I tell you, okay? But here's what Kendrick Perkins had to say, okay? Here's what the headline reads. This is via Lakers Daily. He says, Kendrick Perkins blasts Rob Pelinka, says he's at fault for Lakers struggles this season. He says, former NBA center and current NBA analyst Kendrick Perkins recently blasted Los Angeles Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka and blamed him for the Lakers struggles this season. Perkins isn't happy with how Pelinka handled the trade deadline for the Lakers, claiming that it was a mistake for the team to not make any moves and wait for the buyout market. The 37-year-old also took a shot at Pelinka's comments, saying that the players agreed with him to not make a move, claiming that Pelinka was telling a D-lie. Kendrick Perkins says Rob Pelinka is at fault for the Lakers' struggles this season. You tell the world we're gonna just wait for the buyout market. It ain't no buyout market. All the groceries are gone, says Kendrick Perkins. So if you guys would like to read the full article, the link is in the description box. Now, first and foremost, Kendra, ain't nobody trying to hear that, bruh. Ain't nobody trying to hear what you talking about. Cause for one, you ain't got no business nowhere near no grocery store, fat man. Okay. And second of all, why are you going to the grocery store when you got food already in the cabinets and the refrigerator? Now, if LeBron James grew up in the hood in Cleveland, which we all know ain't no hoods in Cleveland, but as my mama used to say, you got food in the house. It's food in there. It's sandwich meat in there. Go make a sandwich. But Ma, I don't want a sandwich. Then you ain't hungry, Day-Day. You ain't hungry, boy. That's what they used to call me. They used to call me Day-Day, okay? In other words, LeBron, you have help. And as Kobe said in 2018 when LeBron James tried to sell the narrative that he don't have help, he had a team full of bums, Kobe was like, nah, we ain't buying that, bruh. Okay, we not buying it. So I've always had the ability to be able to connect the dots and read in between the lines and read body language and situations. So I'm starting to smell fear. I'm starting to smell some concern, get a feel for concern, frustration coming from the LeBron James camp, trying to blame Rob Pelinka for not making the trade at the trade deadline when you already got talent. He asked you, did you want Buddy Hield or Russell Westbrook? Who you choose? You chose Russell Westbrook over Buddy Hield, which I think was a chess move by the Lakers. I think that the Lakers intentionally presented to him, hey, which one do you want, Russell Westbrook or do you want Buddy Hield? And they knew he was going to take Russell Westbrook. But I get a sense of frustration. See, he's trying to use Kendrick Perkins as a tool to allow his voice to be heard. But see, that don't work no more, Bron. Throwing rocks and trying to hide your hands, that don't work no more. See, we see through it like glass. See, now the Lakers have this 2-month stretch. This is what's happening. See, now the Lakers have this 2-month stretch of basketball games left in the season. And now the pressure is on LeBron immensely to now perform and win. See, he already feels defeated. And now it all makes sense why he liked the GM picture. Isn't it ironic how all these chain of events and all these things are happening back to back to back to back? Kendrick Perkins says what he says, and then he, like the GM post on Twitter, the front office has given LeBron James everything that he's wanted thus far. You got Anthony Davis, which they mortgaged the entire future for. You got a championship. You got multiple all-stars. You got Russell Westbrook. So in the words of Tyrese, what more do you want from me? Okay. And now I'm starting to see fans say, oh, LeBron James needs to go back to Cleveland. He don't deserve what he's getting. This is not right. But guess what? I hope the Cleveland Cavaliers say, we don't want him either. You're stuck. You can't run. You can't run no more. You still have Russell Westbrook, Malik Monk, Austin Rivers. I say Austin Rivers. Austin Reeves. You call him AR-15, remember? Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony, everyone that you signed off for. Now go make it work. No excuses. See, you must ain't know what you was signing for when you came to LA. Cause we don't care about those records you breaking. LeBron James breaks the record for having the most 30+ points on 3 straight Tuesdays and 6 straight assists on 5 Fridays. LeBron James is the only player that has broken the attendance record for the most fans to come see him play in the month of April. Okay. But we don't care about that, my boy. Without Anthony Davis and Rondo, you wouldn't have no title in LA. Okay? But all in all, LeBron James has talent, and he doesn't feel confident at the moment that he could go up against these top teams in the West and lead these teams to the play-in tournament and win, when we've already seen what Steph Curry is doing. Before Klay Thompson came back, we seen Steph Curry lead his team and keep them at the top of the West. We're watching a 36-year-old Chris Paul lead the Phoenix Suns, full of young guys, right? You know, and now he doesn't have Anthony Davis to blame. So now the target is back to being Russell Westbrook. I just read an article where they're pressuring Russell Westbrook to step up like he's the leader. No, LeBron James is the leader. Remember, he makes the players around him better, right? Fix Russell Westbrook. Fix his jump shot. No more calling him Westbrook. Make him a better defender. Come on now, let's go. It's your turn. Step up. You have potential all-stars in Malik Monk and Austin Reeves. These bronzexuals don't have no soul whatsoever. They ruthless, don't care. This man Anthony Davis is out injured. And you know what Perkins had the nerve to say? The Anthony Davis chance to prove himself when he gets back from his injury. Like he's supposed to just come back fresh off an injury dominating. If it was up to them, Anthony Davis would have to play through the injury. Come on, AD, we need you to carry LeBron all the way. AD like, but what about my ankle? Is it broke? Can you move it? Yeah, a little bit. Then you good. Come on, man. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe. I'm out.